afternoon and welcome inside Jersey Mike's Arena here on the campus of Rutgers University. And welcome inside Jersey Mike's Arena here on the campus of Rutgers University.
Basketball State
setting for the
2024
NJSIAA
action
was
State
thrilling for the non-public ranks.
And
now
our
we
first
shift
day
focus to the public school
action
ranks.
was thrilling
here
for
the
the non-public
non-public ranks.
day.
Now we
It's for the
shift
boys
focus
Group
to the
2
public school
championship.
ranks. Here on our
The
first
matchup
game of the
between
day,
Arts,
it's for the boys
the Jaguars,
Group 2
24-8
on the season, with a
and the
matchup
Camden
between
Panthers,
Arts,
29
the Jaguars,
and
24-8 on the season.
Hello, everybody.
And
I'm
the
Dan
Camden
Long.
Panthers,
So glad that you could join us here on
29 and
NJ.com. As
Hello,
we
everybody.
are
I'm
getting
Dan
ready
Long. So glad that you
for
could join
another
us here on
quadruple header of
NJ.com
basketball
as we
coverage
are
here
getting
from the
ready
home of the Scarlet
for
Knights.
another quadruple
Obviously,
header of
a lot of
basketball coverage
controversy
here from the home
surrounding
of the
Camden's
Scarlet Knights.
entry here
Obviously,
into the state
a lot
final.
of controversy surrounding Camden's
As everything
entry
and
here
everyone
into
probably
the
has
state
seen
final.
already at this point
In their game, their
As
last game
everything
in the
and
state
everyone probably
semifinals
has seen already at this
against
point
Manasquan.
in
their game, their last game
They won
in the state
46 to
semifinals
45
against
there was clearly
Manasquan.
evidence to show that
They won
Manasquan
46
put
to
back a
45.
game-winning
But
basket.
there was clearly
With still time left on the
evidence to
clock.
show that
That
Manasquan
was
put
deemed to
back
not
a
be the case.
game-winning basket.
It has gone
with
through
still
the courts,
time left on the
and
clock.
now we settle
that
it here
was deemed to
on
not
the
be the
court.
case.
Camden
It has
is
gone through
playing
the courts,
an Arts team,
and now
that
we
has
settle
been
it
very
here
successful
on the
themselves
court.
this year.
Camden
They
is
survived
playing
in
an
a
Arts
low-scoring
team
state
that has been
semifinal
very
against
successful
Ramsey
themselves this
37
year.
to 30.
They survived
Now
in
the
a
question
low-scoring
is,
state
is
semifinal
there going to
against
be
Ramsey
some type
37 to
of
30.
malaise? Is there going to be
Now
some
the
type
question
of
is,
hangover for Camden?
is there going to be
or will
some
they
type
come out
of
of the gates
malaise?
fast
Is
here
there
trying
going
to
to be some
prove
type of hangover
that
for
they
Camden?
are,
Or will they
worthy
come out of the
being
gates
here
fast
and
here
playing
trying
for
to
a state
prove
championship?
that they are
The winningest
worthy of
public
being
school
here
program
and playing for a state
championship-wise in
championship?
New Jersey history.
The
Is
winningest Camden.
public
They
school
are in the
program.
white.
Arts
Championship-wise
in
in
the
New Jersey
black
history
and green
is Camden.
And
They
the
are in the
opening
white.
tip is one
Arts
back and
in the
controlled by
black
Camden.
and green.
As we are
And the
underway
opening tip
here
is one back and controlled
from
by
a
Camden.
raucous
As
Jersey
we are
Mike's Arena.
underway here at
National
from a
anthem got
raucous
us going
Jersey
here,
Mike's
setting
Arena.
the scene for what should be a fun day of basketball. Here's a
National
corner
anthem
three
got us
ball,
going
and
here,
Camden right
setting
out of
the
the
scene
gates.
for what should be a
Teron
fun day of
Murray
basketball.
knocking
Here's
down
a
the
corner
triple.
three ball, and Camden right out of the gates. Teron Murray knocking down the triple.
3-0 lead for Camden, 29-2 on the season. They've won 18 in a
3-0
row
lead
coming
for Camden
into
today's
29-2 on the season.
Norgard's
They've won
24
18 in a
They've
row
won 5
coming
in a
into
row.
today's game. Richmond
Norgard's
bodies up
24-8.
his. They've won 5 in a row.
Man here on the near side.
Richmond bodies
Billy
up
Richmond,
his. The Kentucky commit showing
Man
off
here
some
on the near
stellar
side.
defense on this opening possession.
Billy
Richmond, the Kentucky commit, showing
As
off
Arts
some
just
stellar
dribbled it
defense
into
on
the
this
turnover
opening
on the near
possession.
baseline.
As Arts just dribbled it. Opportunities to push the pace. Knocked out of bounds will be Arts with possession. Still looking for their first points of this Group 2 state final. Camden ranked number 3 in our NJ.com top 20. Arts ranked number 16. Anthony Akonde off the dribble, tries to drive and dish off the assist, but waiting for a steal. That time was Camden and Bethea. Bethea taking it down the near side, and now we'll set it up on offense to With 5:12 left to go here in the first quarter, that is the first foul of the game for either team. Conde getting called for the personal foul. Quarter, but then saw their lead go away as there's another triple. This time it's going to be rung home by Emmanuel Joe Samuel. He connects on the three for Camden. They're out in front by 6 early, 6-0 on a pair of threes. But Ramsey kind of dictated the pace. The slow-down nature did not allow Arts to get out and run. It's not going to be the case here today. They're going to be facing a stifling defensive effort from Camden. Coast to coast with it. Richmond was held to only 9 points and 5 assists in the win against Manasquan. This season he has scored over 20 points in 14 games this year, averaging 17.8 points per game, also leading the team with 7.4 rebounds per contest. Camden making their 29th all-time appearance in the state championship round in boys basketball. They've gone 12-16 all-time in program history and coming off a state title in 2022. They did not participate last year in the state tournament, despite having the top player in the nation. As there's Arts getting their first layup of the game. Ayub Wilson comes in off the bench to give the lift for the Jaguars. Camden did not participate in the postseason last year after getting into a on-court brawl with Camden Eastside in their county tournament game. The superintendent of schools in Camden decided to take both of those schools out of playoff contention. Now another layup inside, this time by Joe Samuel. Emmanuel Joe Samuel, the junior. 7 points in the early going to this first quarter. Sloppy play there for North Arts. Down the other way comes Camden. Richmond left it short initially at the rim. He puts it back in. Camden is running up and down the floor with relative ease. It's a 14-2 advantage. Malik Wayans, the head coach of Camden. Prophet Cates, the head man at Arts. Coach Cates refusing to take a timeout here, trying to have his team play through it. Noticeably Camden crowd here inside Jersey Mike's Arena. Everybody that's in the black and green has not been able to have a chance to shout and scream just yet. Here's a corner three ball. Might change there. Three is knocked down by Jaden Holman. And an immediate answer for Joe Samuel, who's absolutely in the zone. 10 points here for number 15 in white. 17-5 lead for Camden. Emmanuel Joe Samuel has already hit his per-game scoring average. He's breaking out. He's asking for the ball. He's looking for three. Pulls up in transition. Back iron. No good. That was from the college range three. 2 arcs in this gym. The high school and the college range, and obviously the boys come here. They always get tantalizingly into shooting from the deeper line. Nice hook shot inside the lane there by Arts. Trying to respond here as that's going to be Savant Godwin, number 13, getting his first 2 points of the afternoon. 10-point lead as we're coming up on the final 90 seconds of the first quarter. Richmond looked like he was going to be cleanly blocked at the rim, but instead a foul was whistled against Arts. That'll send the Kentucky commit to the charity stripe to shoot 2. As Richmond will knock in his first foul shot of the game. He's got 3 points in the early goings. Camden, winners of 12 state championships. Last one came in 2022 when they defeated North Central 93-52 here at Jersey Mike's Arena. Most state championships of any public school in New Jersey history. Richmond off the mark on the second foul shot. He's got 3. Camden with an 11-point lead at 18-7. Arts trying to work inside. Godwin had it stripped from behind by Richmond. So the main question that I posed at the beginning of this broadcast, how into this game would Camden be based on how everything has transpired following that state semifinal controversy? Well, we got the immediate answer. They are dialed in and ready to go here in the state championship. That shot was blocked by Richmond. Here he goes down the other way. Contorting a layup attempt by Bethea, no good. Rebounded instead by Arts. Here come the Jaguars in the open floor. Pull up a deep range 3. Off the front rim, caroms over it into the corner by Bethea. And that would have been good from NBA range. That was a deep heave. Richmond getting it to Curry. Curry takes the long distance offering, foot on the line. That's a long range 2. Elijah Curry now with 4 points for Camden. 20-7 lead. And will Arts look to hold for one final possession? And off to the near side. Here's Wilson, who scored the first basket of the game for Arts off the bench. Off-balance shot leads to the air ball. Here's a breakout potentially the other way for Camden. Joe Samuel in the open floor. Joe Samuel goes coast to coast. 12-point first quarter for Camden's Emmanuel Joe Samuel. Holman pulls up from deep and splashes in the 3 with 3 seconds left to go in the quarter. Joe Samuel with the heave at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first 8 minutes of action. But Emmanuel Joe Samuel has led the Camden Panthers to a 12-point advantage after the first 8 minutes of play. It's Camden 22, Arts 10. Stick around as we'll be right back for the start of quarter number 2 here as you're watching coverage of the 2024 Group 2 State Finals here on NJ.com. Camden leads Arts 22-10 after the first quarter of play. As you hear in the background, the Camden bands up in the stands starting to get loud. They bring a different facet to Camden basketball games as well, always getting treated to that sound here inside Jersey Mike's. And with the marching band and the dance team, that sound starts to echo around this facility. So just a couple of years ago, we saw Camden take on Roselle Catholic in the last edition of the Tournament of Champions here in front of a capacity crowd of 8,000. Big crowd here to start off our Saturday at noon. Arts down by 12. They dug themselves a hole early on, starting to get a little more confidence offensively near the end of that first quarter. But head coach Malik Wayans, the former Villanova standout, who's the head coach of Camden, has to be thrilled at how his team has come out of the gate here. It's going to be a foul whistled against Camden, as Arts was going right to the hole, and they'll draw the contact and head back to the foul line. Jaden Humber drew the foul, the 6'6" senior. As the cheerleaders behind the basket trying to distract, and they did their job there as Humber missing on the first foul shot attempt. Arts 24-8 on the season. They were the #1 seed in North 2, Group 2. They made their road to Rutgers by defeating Parsippany, Lyndhurst, Madison, North Collegiate, and then outlasting Ramsey in the state semifinals. Curry, backdoor feed to Richmond. Richmond and one. Just floated his way up to the left side of the rim, drew the contact, the hoop, and the harm. And Richmond will have a chance at a traditional three-point play. Just gliding effortlessly to the rim that time was Billy Richmond. John Calipari has done quite well in the last couple of years of getting some high-talent players from Camden High School, and he will continue that tradition here with Richmond. Richmond was trying to get back in time as Arts missed on the layup attempt as a player was leaking behind the play. Pull-up transition three is knocked down by Teron Murray. Murray's second three of the game. He's got 6. And Camden is raining threes so far in this game. They've already connected on 4 of them. And we have 6:52 left to go in the first half. Pick and roll inside, off balance. Colwell was actually falling backwards. Now Arts trying to get the basketball, but Joe Samuel will have none of it. Emmanuel Joe Samuel with a game-high 12 points, all of which came in that first quarter. Sees part inside. Bethea left the layup short, though. Curry gathers the rebound, and then it's going to be a loose ball, held ball. Possessioner will keep it on this side of the floor for Camden. With 6:24 left to go in the second. See Curry just soaring into your picture there to gather the loose ball rebound, but clean stuff there by Arts. A 16-point lead in this game for Camden, but they stepped out of bounds, so a turnover against the Panthers. Jaden Holman, the leading scorer right now in this game for Arts. He's got 6. Joe Samuel with 12 for Camden. Camden has turned it over 5 times to only twice for Arts. Feed inside, going right to the rim, and there's going to be a late whistle and a foul after Humber was trying to get on his horse and try to giddy up right to the rim. Take a look again at this replay. Nice pick and roll, and Humber was elevating despite having Curry and also Murray there down underneath the rim for Camden. And Humber knocks in the first foul shot. He's now 2 for 3 at the line in this game. Humber knocks in a pair, give him 3. Camden led by 12 after the first quarter. They lead by 14 as 2 minutes gone by here in the second. Curry dropping it down low. Joe Samuel, turnaround shot in the paint. Off the back rim, no good. A rare miss so far in this game for Emmanuel Joe Samuel. 5 of 7 from the field. Hand off to Akande. Akande lost the handle. Looking for an outlet, try to swing the pass inside the lane. Shifting gears, left it short at the rim. Akande cleans it up inside. He also misses the layup. The third time is the charm, this time for Ayub Wilson. Wilson, one of the smallest players on the floor, got that third offensive putback opportunity, and North Arts showing some signs of life. They're back to within 12, 27-15. Kick out to Richmond in the corner. Richmond trying to tell his teammates to settle down. No rush. Curry handing it off to Richmond. Stops and pops for 3. No good. A brick didn't hit iron. Arts now in transition the other way. Trying to go coast to coast. Wild shot by Holman. No floor balance. It leads to the push out here. And just the layup line opportunity for Murray. Murray with the easiest of 2s there. He gets his 8th point of this state final. Timeout's going to be taken by Camden. as their lead is now 14 at 29 to 15 with 4:38 left to go here in the second quarter of action. Camden's road to Rutgers. They were the number 2 seed out of South Group 2. They defeated Lindenwold, Medford Tech, Cinnaminson, and then in the sectional final dropped Middle Township. And then in the state semifinals, obviously that controversial ending that gave them the win against Manasquan. But they are playing a great first half here. Leading 29 to 15. The thing is that neither team has really had that effective start to the game. Arts is actually the team that's shooting better right now as a side. Camden is 5